Yo, what's happening, people? Welcome back to the Chronicles today. So today I'm going to be giving you my top 11, yes 11 because I like being awkward like that, tips on how to lose fat. Okay, so I've wrote everything down, I've researched stuff and it does work. It helped with my original weight loss. Okay, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is more sleep and sleeping naked. Yes, I know sleeping naked some people don't like, but it does help. Okay, an article went out back in 2017 about this subject. Okay, guys, all over it was all over the internet at the time and stuff. And back then I decided to read into it because obviously 2017 was the last year of my 2-year depression. So, a sleep expert at the University of Chicago at the time, I don't know if he's still there or whatnot, said that it's true. Our body temperature drops rapidly when we sleep. So, the more it drops, the more growth hormone will be released. Okay? Now, we all know growth hormone burns fat. Okay, so Rakesh Bhattacharjee from the University of Chicago said the following: growth hormone has a fast array of metabolic functions. It burns fat and grows muscle. That can give you a subtle edge in the weight loss battle and with trying to lose abdominal hugging visceral fat. Okay, so yeah, people, basically sleep butt ass naked. Okay, next one, more water. Now I'm going to tell you 6 reasons why. Water is a natural appetite suppressant. Water also increases calorie burning, believe it or not. It helps remove waste from your body. Drinking water can reduce overall liquids calorie intake. So like pop and stuff like that. Water is necessary to burn fat. And lastly, water also helps with your workouts. Okay? Tip number 3. One of the things I love the most. Protein. Okay? More protein, guys. That's telling me my laptop's gone into battery saver mode. Typical. It satisfies us and it saves calories, okay? Let's face it, it does satisfy us, right? You know, we do love a big juicy steak, okay? Or at least the bulk does. It curbs carbs, high and lows. It requires more of your energy. It fuels in fat burning. And lastly, it promotes muscle growth and repair. Okay? So yeah, guys, get plenty of protein. One of the obvious ones, more exercise. Exercising at a lower intensity has been shown to produce greater fat loss because as exercise intensity increases, a greater amount of carbohydrates are used for energy. As you increase your exercise intensity, you will be using more carbohydrates as fuel. So, yeah, okay, burning the carbs off is obviously good because carbs can obviously, there's good carbs and bad carbs, I'll call them, okay? That's not the proper term, but that's just basically what I call them. And they do, you know, carbs can be in anything and everything, okay? And You know, you get good carbs, you know, like I eat rice, pita bread, bagel, you know, I have that stuff. But you won't see me have a lot of potatoes and crisps and stuff like that, you know. So, in fact, I can't even remember last time I had a pack of crisps, guys. Amazing. Or is it bad? I don't know. I'll let you decide that. Okay. Next one. One thing I always say is you need to be consistent. So you need more consistency, guys. Okay. If you're not consistent when you're trying to lose fat, you won't ever achieve it. Okay. Simple as. It's exactly the same as anything else in this world. Okay. To achieve something, you have to be consistent leading up to it and keep doing it and be consistent the whole way through to see it to the end. And then even when you see it to the end, carry on with it, okay? Next one, a biggie. More whole foods, okay? Real foods are nutritious. The unprocessed plant and animal foods are packed with vitamins and minerals that are amazing for our bodies. Okay, guys, we need them. They're packed with protein. As I said, protein is one of the most important things for fat loss. It helps increase your metabolism. Real foods don't contain refined sugars, you know, which are bad for us, you know, like obviously the sugars that you get in fizzy pop and alcohol and stuff like that. So the natural sugars found in fruits and vegetables are not the same as refined. So they're still sugars, obviously, but they're, shall we say, healthy sugars, because obviously they're not going to make you put on massive amount of weight and stuff like that by eating fruit and veg. Okay. Next one. More progressive overload. Okay. Progressive overload benefits your training because you avoid a plateau. By changing or progressing in your workouts, you'll keep your muscles challenged and you'll get stronger, which is obviously the main aim of us weightlifting. For example, in the first month of strength training, you might perform 10 reps at one weight, okay? But then the next month, you could easily smash out 20 reps of that weight, or you could double the weight and get 10 reps again, okay? It's about progressing, okay? Same as consistency, guys, right? As I say, consistency is key. Progressive overload is also a massive key, okay? We have to push our bodies to do what we can. You know, I was pushing my body when I rack pulled 180 kilo for 5 reps with my good friend Ollie Martin in Foundry Gym Stafford. When I've done a couple of times, I've done 400 kg leg press, and then I've done 460 for 8 reps once. So yeah, progressive overload. That was because of Sam Reed getting in my head as well. You very naughty boy, lad. Thank you, though. So yeah, you need to get it done, okay, guys? Less sugary drinks, okay? Now let's face it, we all do love a nice bottle of Dr. Pepper. I won't say Coke because Coke tastes horrible, okay? Cutting out sugar removes a lot of calories, which it does. Sugar is a marker for highly processed foods and drinks. Lastly, quitting sugar means more natural, unprocessed foods. So we will get the nutrients, like I've already touched up on, we'll get the nutrients our bodies need, which the processed food and the sugary drinks, you know, energy drinks and that do not supply. Okay? 3 left, guys, 3 left. less fad diets. The weight loss can only be... The reason why I'm saying less fad diets, guys, before going to it, is because I've tried fad diets many years ago when I was growing up and crashed on them badly. So I'm talking from experience here, okay? The weight loss can only be for a certain amount of time, which it can be, trust me. Health issues can occur, such as lack of energy, dehydration, and slow metabolism in some of them. Now, when I've done diets in the past, when I was younger, growing up, you know, Slim Fast, Weight Watchers, all that, I had a huge amount of lack of energy. Okay, it was bad. It was really bad for me. Okay, so yeah. Last thing I'm going to say on this subject, guys, is that nutrition deficiency. That's the main thing here, because some of the diets, they don't allow you to have any protein, any carbs, any healthy fats, you know, and when that happens, obviously our bodies aren't getting the full amount of nutrients our body needs to function, okay? So do not do any fad diets. If you need a diet, then I suggest you talk to a dietitian or a personal trainer at your gym. Could even contact bodybuilders to help you, you know. I've helped some people out at the moment and they're losing weight and toning up. So yeah, you know, you could always contact me if you wanted to, and I'd give you some tips and advice and stuff, okay? Next one, less calories, okay? In order for you to lose weight and to lose fat, a calorie deficit is needed. Now, I've touched up on this in one of my videos beforehand. Alright, so you need to log everything, okay, guys? Every day, without fail, I will log what food I have had and how much water I've had, how many steps I've done, if I've done any extra cardio, treadmill, cross trainer, whatever. Okay, I will do that. Okay. How I log it is by using MyFitnessPal. Alright, now this is an app you can get on your smartphone, which is free. There is a premium edition if you want to pay for premium. You don't have to. I mean, I don't, and it works perfectly for me. So yeah, the free one is just as good, guys, okay? So I highly recommend you do that, okay? Now the last one, this is a biggie, okay? And I've got a very good friend of mine, Eddie. He doesn't go to a gym or nothing, and he loves his beer. Alright, so obviously, you know, now I'm talking about alcohol. And, you know, he does love his beer. It does. So, obviously, you know, alcohol can play a big part in you not losing weight or fat. Okay, so let's talk about it. Number 11, less alcohol. Alcohol delays your liver's ability to break down fat. The intake is associated with having a bigger waist because when you drink the alcohol, your liver burns alcohol. Alright, it'll burn the alcohol instead of burning the fat. Okay? It can also suppress testosterone production. And that's the primary metabolic hormone. Okay, guys, for us. And this can last up to 24 hours after consuming. So you imagine you've been drinking 10 p.m. one night, say on a night out, up until 5 a.m. the next morning. You've got to go the rest of that day up to 5 a.m. the next day. Okay, so yeah. I mean, I don't tend to drink a huge amount. I mean, I haven't touched a drop since that dong went to bring in the new year. I have not touched a single drop since, okay? And to be honest, my body is feeling a huge amount better from it. Not saying that I drink a lot, because I don't. I mean, I don't drink a lot, but if I'm going for beer, yeah, okay, it is Guinness. But it's not that often. If I was going to drink at home, like say, I'd probably have a glass of whiskey, which is low in calorie but still not as good, or I'd have a vodka, because vodka is pure alcohol and it's got nothing in. Okay, so yeah. Now that brings it to a wrap on the conclusion of my top 11 tips for weight/fat loss. Okay, if there's any more you want me to talk about, then I'll be happy to. Okay, if there's any other subjects you want me to cover, any content on the channel, just drop a comment on this video or DM me on Instagram at JamieBuckGascoigne93. Okay, now during the week at some point, because I've got a long weekend this week, I'll be looking at different exercises for the muscle groups and how they work differently, okay, and stuff like that, okay. So yeah, that'll be an interesting one, okay. Hope you've all had a good weekend, guys. Okay, it's Sunday for us here in the UK, Sunday afternoon, evening time. So let's start the week off strong tomorrow, guys. A lot of people are hoping for the gyms to reopen in March, the start of March. Personally, I would like it to as well, but I can't see it. I'll be straight up with you guys as always. I think you're looking more May time, start May time, to be honest. So, who knows? But I've got a gut feeling that. Okay. So, anyway. Catch you later, guys. Bulk out.